Good evening, viewers. This is Satellite Media. Mr. Felix, I'll be asking you a question regarding the palliative that was discovered in a store in Edo State, allegedly belonging to the people, possibly ordered by the state government. We understand that yesterday Nigerians across the country filed out to protest in what they term hashtag end bad governance. And in the course of the protest, we saw people breaking into a warehouse in Edo State, making away with bags of rice allegedly hidden by Edo State government. As someone from Edo State, Mr. Felix, are you embarrassed?
I'm not embarrassed. I am not embarrassed. It's not something they eat. It's not something they eat. That particular palliative was given to Christian Association of Nigeria, to share to the people. And meanwhile, the first set of people that they've shared the first batch of the people, they've shared the first palliative, and that other one is the second palliative. It's not that the Edo State government eat those things. If you go to Edo State, you will see that the can has actually come out to say that these things we are not eating. This thing we are not. This thing was not eating. And I want to say this, that Edo State government is a reliable government. Edo State government are government that we can rely on. They are not. They are not government that says one thing and do another thing. Our Edo State government, Godwin Obaseki, is a reliable person. He knows the feeling of the people. He knows what the people of Edo are feeling. And I want to tell you that Edo State is a place for all. You know, yesterday when you saw nobody, no, they were not fighting them. They took the bags. And meanwhile, the Christian Association came out and they had their view. And they said that bag was meant for them. That's my own humble take, sir.
But this is not the first time we've seen palliative being looted from warehouse. I think even in the course of this government trying to intervene in people to start the protest, we are made to understand that in Katsina also, about 2,000 bags of rice were discovered in the hands of government officials.
Well, first and foremost, is it Katsina or Kano?
Katsina.
Katsina. Well, first and foremost, that of the Katsina, I can't really talk much about that. But the essence is that palliative is meant to be shared. Like that of Edo State, the Christian Association came out immediately and said, this thing is from them. But in that of Katsina, maybe the government of that state should come out and say, why did they hit those palliative? Hitting a palliative should be a criminal offense, because we are saying end bad government. When we say end bad government, we are talking about the hungers in the land. And I want to say this, that the government of Katsina State is a big disappointment. And I would like to say this: the people that looted the Katsina palliative, they have done what is wrong. Look at what happened in Kano yesterday. Look at what happened in Gombe. Look at everything turned upside down.
But the defense you put up with respect to the discovery in Edo State, is this something you got on good authority, or how do you get your information?
It's all over in Benin City. It's all over in Benin City. The Christian.
Would that be a defensive mechanism for state government?
It's not a defending mechanism. It's not. You can watch yesterday when they were taking the bag of rice. No police, nobody came to harass them.
That has always been the case anywhere they discover palliative. I don't think. No, there have never been anywhere in the course of a demonstration where police will start intercepting people who are making away with palliative.
Listen, during NSAS in Edo State, when they went to loot the Air Force, this is where they packed bag of rice. You understand? The Air Force went after them, and they were able to catch some people. But the reverse on this is different. It's different. Edo State people, we are very peaceful people. We are very peaceful people. We stand by the truth. We don't want anything that will tarnish our own image. I want to give it to Governor Obaseki. Governor Obaseki has played his part, and he's also bringing someone that is very intelligent. Maswell Ogodado.
Before you campaign for PDP, we are looking at generally the habit of Nigerian politicians, Nigerian civil servants, hoarding palliative that is meant for the vulnerable.
And I'm going to talk, see, for Lagos State, for Lagos State, I want to say for Lagos State, they are not hiding palliative. They are not hiding palliative in Lagos State. Palliative is being shared by CDA.
Is this something you can authoritatively speak on?
Yes, I can authority. Palliative is being shared by CDAs in Lagos State.
Is it through the party system or
It's not a party system. I'm a PDP member.
and you got to?
I do get palliatives in Lagos State.
Are you vulnerable to that extent?
Yes, I have that information. The
No,
information.
are you vulnerable to the extent of receiving palliative?
Yes, it's a taxpayer's money.
No, that is not the issue. Are you vulnerable to the point of receiving? Because the government palliative is targeted at the vulnerable. Is your vulnerability up to that level?
Yes, I am not rich. I am poor. I don't have what to eat. I don't have what to eat. If the government brings palliative, I will collect it. And I want to say this, that the government of Lagos State, the government of Lagos State is trying their best. But a lot of people are not informed. When you are not informed, you are deformed. And I want to say this. People should go back to their CDAs. CDA means Community Development Association. It comprises of streets. When you call people come for meeting, they will not come. You understand? And when they are saying it on the news, they will say, "No." But what I just want to say is that that palliative is just a short term. Part of the protest, they are saying that we don't want palliative. Government, give us what is due to us. That's my own humble take, sir.
I think I have to say very thank you for your time, Mr. Felix, because we know that when the palliative is given, it is targeted at the vulnerable. So I think the government should have bring a parameter to measure the level of vulnerability that we determine who benefit from the palliative. But I don't think there's any yardstick. If I may ask you if you want to answer this,
That
any yardstick to know who is vulnerable.
yardsticks, sir. There are yardsticks. Number one, unemployed is there. Those that are sick, aged people, there are about 7 or 8 of those yardsticks. In the CDA comprises of streets.
Then why do you not feel you are justified to benefit?
Am I rich?
No, you say unemployed, the sick, the aged.
Yes, there are aged people, various people in informed sectors.
But you are not in any of these categories.
I am one of the categories. I am one of in these categories.
Which of the categories?
I am vulnerable.
No, the vulnerability you have mentioned the criteria. The sick, the aged, unemployed.
I belong to the self-unemployed group. I'm not a civil servant. I'm not a civil servant.
So is somebody being a civil servant, is that how to judge someone's level of income?
You can, for example, you determine your income when you are a civil servant by your salary. But when you are self-employed, it means that you cannot determine your income. It depends on how your turnover, how you are able to rally around, struggle, and get money. That's my own humble take, sir.
I must say very big thank you for your time, Mr. Felix. Thank you very much. Good about SCV, I this satellite media. Mr. Lucky Ehiago Naidona Lagos. You are from Edo State. I know you will be embarrassed by the revelation yesterday that rice that is meant for the vulnerable, that is supposed to be palliative to cushion the effect of government policies, were discovered in a store in Edo State, allegedly hidden by Edo State government. And we saw a similar issue that happened in other casino also, where about 2,000 bags of rice were discovered in the hands of civil servants. Why is Edo joining the league of bad news?
Edo is not joining the list of bad news. Let me tell you what happened. Actually, Obaseki budgeted 2 billion to buy rice for the Christian and the Muslim. And according to them yesterday, when the protester went to warehouse and break the warehouse, saw rice, and they were shouting that this is where the government of Obaseki kept a palliative of people. But at the end, people believe. But at the end, the Christian Association in Benin City came out and said those rice belong to um, vulnerable in Christendom, belong to them, not the government. Government give them the rights. They are share first phase. This is the second phase they want to share to the poor people, the grassroots. It's not owned by the government, but government brought that to them to share. But they are share first phase. That's the second phase remaining. So for me, people want to just use that name to passivize Obaseki. No, thank God the Christian Association have come out to verify it. So it's not Edo governors rice. It's not Edo governors rice.
But lucky, do you feel embarrassed that the Edo government is hiding rice?
No, no, no. Edo governor is not hiding rice. No, no, no. It's not hiding rice. I would say they're hiding rice. They are not hiding rice, really. So they are not hiding rice. It's just a way. This politics, but that rice is being kept by uh, the Christian Association, which they have come out to clarify it.
But lucky, finally, speak on the general attitude of Nigerian politicians, civil servants, hijacking palliatives meant for the vulnerable.
Yes, it happened. Not that it's not happened. It happened.
What has happened in Edo State?
One of the palliative the governor brought, that is the president brought, according to him, we didn't see anything. We didn't see rice. We didn't see palliative. It happened. They will go and package it and resell it. So, well, for me, thank God the uprising is getting momentum. People are not happy. They took to the street. Thank God in the north yesterday, they felt the government affect. They have sent the signal to government that government need to do the right thing. Let Tinubu come out and announce so that this thing will stop. This vandalization will stop. This complaint by the poor people will stop. Let the Tinubu do the right thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky.